Good morning, Trisha Lawrence here. I am getting ready to do some barre this morning. All right, happy Thursday. You made it to Thursday. You're gonna want your 9-inch exercise ball. I have my water today. I remembered my water. You're gonna want your mat, and today we're gonna be using our loop, okay? So, we're gonna start down on the mat today, and I'm so glad that you would be here with us for our Blazing Cardio Barre. We are gonna be doing more mat work today. We will also go to the barre, but get ready, here we go. We're gonna be using the inner thighs today. So, let's begin down on that floor. Music's gonna go on, and thanks so much for being here. Here we go. Beautiful morning. Got me some new mats. Here we go. Feet up or out, a little bit wider than those hips. Good, lifting those toes one at a time. Waking up the body, 6, 7, 8, both toes up. And walk to the right, and lift, and to the left, and lift, and to the right, and just waking up that body. Good, and tap, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to 4 sets of 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and both heels, toes up, and over to the right, and lift, and left, and lift, and right, and lift, and left, lift, and now tap the floor, down to the elbow, chest is over that knee, down, lengthen that back, looking forward, try and put those elbows down. Feel that hip bone go down into the floor. Breathe in, blow it out. Another deep breath in, and blow it out. Very good, and lift up, and switch those sides. Good. Elbow down, chest towards that knee, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and breathe in, blow it out, breathe in, blow it out, and up. Very good. Now, feet together, here we go, and lift, and lower, and 2, and lower, and 3, and lower, and 4, and lower. Breathe in, and release that hip. Good morning, and lift and lower again, same way, and lift, and lower, lift, and lower, and breathe in, and blow it out. Oh, feel that hip release. Now second side, and lift, and lower, and 2, lower, and 3, lower, and 4, lower, and breathe in, blow it out. Feel that hip release. Here we go, and lift, and lower. Second time, and lift, and lower, lift, and lower, and breathe in, blow it out. Very good. Now drop the chin down. 2, 3, 4, and look up. 2, 3, 4. And as we age, we have to really make sure that we take care of that body by warming it up properly, and look to the side and center, and side and center, and side and center, and side. Now you're going to drop the chin down to the side, back and side, and down, side, back, side, and reverse the circle, and back, side, and down, circle, and back, side. Now drop the chin towards those feet, round that back, and breathe in, and blow it out. Another deep breath in, and feel that blood flowing. Now stretch those, interlace those arms and stretch them out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Touch the floor and lift. 2, and lift. 3, and lift. 4, lift, stretch, side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And lift those arms up and open. And lift those arms up. Now we're going to work those feet. Here we go. Pull back, release. Pull back, release. Pull back, release. Pull back, release. Keep going. And 6, and 7, and 8. Now tuck those toes, fingers behind those toes, and massage. Just roll those thumbs over those knuckles of those toes. And you've got to get some flexibility in those feet. Keep going. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now you're going to pull back and tap the ball of the foot on the floor. And tap the floor. Lift, and tap the floor. And lift, and push and release those toes. Lift, and push and release those toes, and lift. Very good. And lift. Now you're going to try and wrap those toes around those fingers. They're at the base of those toes, and you're trying to tuck and squeeze those toes around those fingers. Pull and squeeze, pull and squeeze. Wrap it around and squeeze, wrap it around and squeeze. 7, and 8. Good. Now pull it back down and lift. So you're trying to just spread those toes apart and working the ball of the foot and the arch, especially if you have plantar fasciitis. It's so important to stretch those feet. And pull back and lift and pull back and lift. Now I'm going to just take the big toe and move it up and down. Try and get that flexibility in the top of those feet and stretch, 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 stretch. Good. Now this is what I do before I go running. Very good. Now we have to pull back and dome the foot. 2, and 3, and 4. So you're doing a little arch. And 6, pull it up and pull those toes back. And 8. Very good. And shake it out. And roll the foot, cross it up on top of the other knee, and circle, and circle. Now we're getting flexibility in those feet. Ready? Reverse the circle. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Then you're going to flex that foot, pull those toes back again. Now you're going to drop the heel down, and lift, open, yes, those hips, lift, and over, and lift, and touch the other side, and lift. Good, now just rock back and forth. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, more, and 8, 7, 6, 5, then we're going to do the other side, the other foot. And release that foot, flex it, and point it, and flex it, and point it, and flex it. Now it should feel nice and loose now. Now we're going to do the second foot. Pull the toes back, release. So you should feel it up into the Achilles. Lift, release. Lift, release. Pull back on those toes, then release them. Good. 7 and 8. Fingers go behind the base of the toes and massage with the thumbs. Massage those toes. Yep, just just rub them from the knuckle all the way down to the end of the toes. Good, and 7, and 8. And pull back on those toes and release them. And hold them down to the base of the foot. There you go. It's the ball of the foot. And release, and lift, and release, and lift, and release, and lift, and release. Now this one is my more stiff foot, so you'll have one that's a little more stiff than the other. Very good. Now tuck and squeeze those toes around those fingers. Again, they're underneath and they're at the base of those toes. And squeeze and try and hook those toes around those fingers. Just trying to squeeze. Good. Now release those toes again. And pull down, and pull down, pull down, pull down, and 2 more. Then remove the big toe and hold up the foot and just move the big toe back and forth. Big toe, down and up, down and up. Nice and soft. Yeah, just getting those toes nice and flexible. And 8, and now pull back, dome. Pull back, dome. Making a little dome. Very good, or a little bridge with that foot. And pull those toes back. Pull those toes back, pull those toes back. Good. Now shake it out. Cross it up on top, circle. Circle. And circle. And circle. And 2 more. And 1 more reverse. And around. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7, and 8. Good, and pull it back, and rock those hips. Rock, 6, 7, here we go. Drop it down, 2, and lift. 2, and down, 2, and lift. 2, and cross, 2, and lift. Flex that foot on top, drop that knee, and lift, and over, and lift. And yes. Beautiful. Release that. Leg and flex it. And point it. And flex it. And point it. And flex it. And point it. Very good. Okay. Beautiful job. Standing up. Grab your glute. Here we go. We're going to tap those feet side to side. Standing at that bar. It's right above those knees. You see that? Okay, here we go. Leaning slightly forward. Here we go. Tap, tap, in, tap, in, tap, in, and 4 to the left. Down 1, in, and 2, in, and 3, in, and 4. Repeat those 4s to the right, and 2. And 3, and 4, left, down 4, and 3, and 2. Now we're going to go to the back. Here we go. And lift, tap, in, and toe, toe, and toe. Standing knee, you can see it's slightly bent. And switch. 4s, we're doing 4s today. 3, and 4. Repeat the first side. Tap, in, and 2. Keep it in alignment with that same side. Don't cross the body yet. And 2. And 3. Breathing. 4. Now to the front. Tap the heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Scoop that belly in. Here we go. Second side. And 2. And 3. And 4. Second side. Or first side. Heel, toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, Foot is flexed. Tap, flex, tap, flex. Now feel the stomach nice and scooped, but don't round the back. Keep the back nice and straight. 3 and 4. And the second side. Tap, 2, tap, 3, tap, 4, tap. Now both heels lift. Knees are together. Lift, lower, lift, lower, and lift, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Drop in, lower, lift, 2, lift, 3, lift, 4, lift, now bottom down, lift, 2, lift, 3, lift, 4, repeat, 4, lower and lift, then keep the heels up, then drop the bottom down, down, and lift, down. Squeeze those ankles together. Heels touch. And 4. Good. Drop in lower. Lift. Notice the knees are above those ankles, so I'm slightly leaning back. 4. And drop. And 2. And 3. Heels stay up, and you're going to open and close those knees. Open, close. Open, close. Can you see that? Open. Heels are together. Open, close. Open. 2, 3, 4. Slow. 2, 3, 4. Now 4 quick. 4, 3, 2. Repeat. 4 slow. And 3. And 2. Heels are still up. Now 4 quick. 4, 3, 2. Last set. And 4. Slow. 3. And 2. And 1. Scoop the belly. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Now squeeze. Lower, lower, lower. Lift up. Lower, lower, lower. Lift up. Lower, lower, lower. And up. Lower, lower, lower. And up. Lower, lower, lower. And up. Lower, lower. Now 4 quick. Up, down. It's not real quick. 3 and 4. Now we go fast. Up, slow, slow, slow. And up, slow, slow, slow. And up, slow, slow, slow. And up, slow, slow, slow. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Turn those heels out, same thing. Ready? Here we go. Up, slow, 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 and up, slow. Squeeze your tush, and up, slow, 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 and up, slow. Keep the weight in the center, and up, slow, slow. Now for normal, lift, lower, and 2, lower, and 3. Squeeze that belly. 4. Here we go. Fast, slow, slow, slow. Fast, slow, slow, slow. Fast, slow, slow, slow. And fast. Then we do normal. Here we go. 4 normal. And toe rises. Working those calves. 3. Then you're going to turn in. Here we go. And up, slow, slow, slow. And 2. Slow, slow, slow. And 3. Slow, slow, slow. And 4. Slow, slow. Now normal. Lift up, down, shaking the whole calf. And 3 and 4. Here we go. Again. Fast, slow, slow, slow. And fast, slow, slow. Don't let your bottom stick out. Lift, slow, slow, slow. And toes are turned in, down. Now 4 quick. Lift and normal. And 2. Down and 3. Down. 4. Now we finish parallel. Lift. Down, down, down. And 2. Down, down, down. And tighten that tummy. Down, down. And quick, slow, slow. Then normal. Lift toe. Yep. Calf. balance, down, 3, 4, and back, 6, 7, 8, and 4, 3, 2, get those heels up, and lift, 6, 7, 8, and one more time, 2, 3, 4, and back, 6, 7, drop those heels, and bend those knees again, stretch that back nice and long. Very good. Now, we're going to release that band. We're going to grab. Here we go. Now, we're going to squeeze that ball behind. We're going to work those inner thighs as promised. Here we go. Pull, 2, 3. We're going to do 8s now. 5, 6, 7. Hold it up and lift the inner thigh. Heel, 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 heel. Good. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now slow it down. 8 again. Second set. Lift down 2. Lift down 3. Lift down 4. Lift down 5. Lift down 6. Lift down 7. Lift shoulders down. 8 and 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap the toe. Pull the heel. Tap. Pull the heel. Tap. Pull. Yes, I release that ball. And tap. Pull the heel. Working inner thigh. Down. Lift. Tap. Lift. Now the heel. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, feel that inner thigh. Come on, twist that heel. Tap. Lift. Down 2. Second set. 3. Burning it out. 4. Inner thigh. Tap. Pull. Tap. Keep those hips nice and still. There you go. 8. Pull the heel. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it down. Yeah. Oh yeah. And stretch. Grab the ball left side. Pull. Down and 2. Down and 3. Turn the heel. So you're using the inner thigh. Yep, pretend you have something on that thigh. And 8. 8 quick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Lift. 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. Come on. 5, 6, 7. Breathe. 8. And 8. 7, 6, 5, 4. Then you're going to tap the toe, pull the leg straight. Release the ball. Pull. 2. Pull. 3. Pull that inner thigh. Draw the heel towards the opposite shoulder or to the opposite corner of the room. There you go. Straight. 2, 3. Come on, turn those toes to the side. Use that inner thigh. 7, 8, and tap. Pull. 2. Don't twist those hips. Keep them still. There you go. 4 more. And 3. To the toe. Pull. Toe. Pull. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pull it down. Ooh, yeah. 2, 3, 4. Switch, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, pull those heels lower. Pull those heels, scoop that belly. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift and hold. Slide down the wall, lift up. Tiny movement. And lift, and down, and lift, and down. Come on, get those heels. That helps stabilize those ankles. Down, and lift. Drop the heel again. Lift, second set. Lift, down, 3. Lift, down, 4. Yeah, you're doing it! Down, and lift, and down, and lift. Notice those ankles are directly stacked underneath those knees. And lower, and lift. Good, now straighten it up. 2. Bring those arms up. Oh yeah. Woo! Lower those heels. Open those arms. Very good. Now, we're going to stretch those knees out. And 2. Feel that? Me 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Good. 7. Hot. 8. Little presses down. 2. Back to 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. Knees out. Down. 1. Lift. 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. Lift. 5. Lift. Stretch those hands out. 7. Hold on to the bar. Ready, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the heel. Lower, and 2. Lower, and 3. Lower, and 4. Working those arms. You can add a weight. Yep. 7 and 8. Second side, and lift. Lower, and 2. Lower, and 3. Lower, and 4. And 5. And 6. And weight is in the center of my body. Here we go. Lift and hold. Feet up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 5, 6. Then we go back to alternating. Hold. 2, 3, 4. See how the weight has to stay in the middle? There you go. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. Rock those hips. Oh, we made it. Lovely, ladies. Circle those hips. And circle those hips. Very good. Reverse, circle. Oh my goodness. And circle. Very good. Shake out those legs. Very good. Now we're going to pull 1 foot behind. Face that bar. Stretch it behind. Lengthening after strengthening. Use those quads at the end. Breathe in. Blow it out. Pull that belly in. And reach it back. 2, 3, 4. And back down. Now both hands behind if you can. Come on, little foot. There we go. Stretch. 6, 7. Now release it. Cross it on top. Drop that knee down. Sit back towards, the opposite wall. And hold it there. Lengthen that back. Feel that tailbone reach for the floor. Flex that foot up on top. Lift the knee. 2, movement. Then we're gonna turn those feet parallel and release the back to the floor. Turn parallel, drop the head, drop the hands, and grab those elbows, let gravity pull you down, breathe in, blow it out. To the right, and up, down, and 2, down, and 3, down, and 4, down, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Through towards the back wall. Stretch those hands between those legs. Good, stretch, 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 stretch. Now grab the inside, or just the ankles, or the shins. And hang it there, hold it there. Now, let everything heavy roll off of you. Let those hands go. Soften those knees. Very good. Roll up 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop the chin down. Lift it up. Drop the chin down. Lift it up. Now look side to side, side, center, side. Just like we did at the beginning. Drop, roll the chin down, side, back. Knees are soft so you don't fall over. Down, side, back, reverse, and down to the opposite side. Good, and down, side, back, side. Drop the chin again. Very good. Roll it back down, all the way. Come on, let everything heavy just roll off from your back. There it goes. 6, 7, 8, and roll it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, bring it that sunshine this time. Lift it up, stretch side, and lift it up, stretch side. We did it! Open those arms, jump together, pat yourselves on the shoulder. Miss Trisha here. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for being here with me. I'm signing off. All right, we shall see you next week, Tuesday, Thursday, 6 to 6:30, or when you can get it in. Love to each of you. Bye-bye.